Okay, I'm back, Rahul. Are you back?
Yes, yes. Yeah, you told to copy this file to
Yeah, cut all the files except the .github.
except okay. And where should I paste?
Security report too. Yeah, paste it here. Now delete the Java reachability. Then delete that. Okay, now back to git bash to git status. So no commits yet. Okay, good one. Now say git add star.
Git
Git
add
space star.
star.
Yeah, star. The star symbol.
Let's say
We're making them. Git space add space star.
okay.
Okay. And you can now say git commit -m for Mary, mother or master. And within double quotes, say added vulnerability app. Vulnerability app. And yeah, enter. And let's say git space push PSH. Yeah, that should put everything into the AWS code commit. Now go back to AWS code commit. Refresh the page for our repository. Click on repositories. Select the security report tool. Yeah. So these are all the files that we just checked in and they're all here. Now let's say, by the way, do we have build spec? Click on the file buildspec.yml.
So what we are actually doing, I'm not able to understand.
We're just committing, we're just uploading the application which has security issues.
Okay, okay.
One moment. Mute, oops, pardon me. Participants. Say mute all. Back to Rahul. Last 1 minute. Okay. So it has some vulnerability issues and we'll try to fix it, Rahul. That's what
Okay.
Our plan is, and we'll try to understand some aspects, what we can do from a security standpoint, what are some of the important things and so on, is what it is. So it looks.
And where will we deploy this application?
Pardon me?
Are we going to deploy this application?
Yeah.
Where on S3 or EC2?
We will actually do a security code quality using the Sonar cloud on this.
Okay, okay.
That application can be anything. We can deploy it anywhere in code deploy or anything. But the objective of this is once we identify the first is identify the security issues. That is what the DevSec security ops is about. And as part of that, use the Sonar Cube to understand and try to fix some of the security issues in this. Okay.
Okay, so we are not going to deploy this, but just only do code quality check.
True, true. If we want, we can also deploy it, but I did not look into the, what is the starting page of this one and so on. Yeah. I was coming from a DevSec security ops to make you understand that part of it, Rahul.
Okay.
We'll see. We'll later look into that and see what would be
Yeah.
that part of that. Okay.
Yeah.
So we did a push and let's say build spec.yml, and let's say you're already on the master. We don't have any other branches here. And okay, now build spec project ops. So if you're looking at this file, notice MVN verify will just verify if Maven is a build tool, which build server, or build tool more precisely, which will verify if Maven is installed or not. And then if you look at the Sonar, the project key, and another one is by the side of it is sonar.organization, which is project or. These are the two things that we need to create in SonarQube. So instead of going back to our old SonarQube server, which you might have stopped, we'll actually use Sonar Cloud here. So instead of using SonarQube on a private server, we are just using the SonarQube on a public server, which is a free server, as simple as that. Okay. So go to sonarcloud.io. And okay, you may need to say you will need to, I think you will need to open a new account here. So just click on new account or something. Maybe you can use the GitHub account here. And that'll be the okay. So now here on the top, there is a plus sign. Click on the plus, add new, create new organization. And click on create new organization. Is that what you want? Okay, create an organization manually. Okay, just say Java project, AWS. Say Java project, use small letters. I think I've taken a project 1 and project 2. So you may need to get Java project, AWS, type 3. Yeah, click on continue. Choose a free plan. Okay, click on create organization. Then analyze a new project. Okay, project key also will keep Java project AWS 3, same as the above one. Keep it as public. And click on setup. And let's say, call it manually is here tools with GitHub Actions. So here we'll choose the GitHub Actions. Create a GitHub secret. Okay, I think we will need to. Sonar token is in the GitHub. So go to settings, secrets, create a new secret in the value field, enter. Copy that to a local notepad or something. Sonar token. Okay, then click on continue. Create or update build.yml. Create a GitHub secret. What did you do? Create a GitHub secret. So what option best describes your build? Maven, you can choose other. One second. So we will need to update the token here, but okay, scroll down please. Click on continue. Now go back to the scroll down. You should see the page itself already done. Okay, check it. Scroll up, please. Okay, now go back to the AWS where we had the buildspec.yml. Now the token where you see the last one is the token here. Yeah, click on edit first. The last property, if you scroll towards the right hand side, is token. Paste the token. Okay, then where you have the project org, copy paste the Java project AWS 3. No, scroll up. Where you have the project key and the project org are same, Java project AWS 3. Project org also you give the same name. We have given the same name to the key and the org. Save it. Give your author name some kind of email address. I think they're mandatory. Commit. Okay. Now let's see. So we've given the token Java project AWS 3, Java project AWS 3. Okay, looks good. And under the code build, you should see on the left-hand side, there is something called build and code build, right? You should see something called build projects on the left-hand side in the menu, under the build. Build projects, click on build projects. Then click on create build project. And let's say you can just say AWS project build. I think I've already used one, so you give 2, or AWS project build 2. And scroll down. Source is going to be AWS code commit. Okay, and choose the repository. That will be security report 2. Yeah. One moment. Okay. Let's see what else you have. Branch is master. Master is good. Okay. Then under the managed image, operating system will be Ubuntu. Runtime standard is good. Image, choose image, choose the 5.0. Scroll down, please. User build spec. Yeah, user build spec is already checked in, is okay. And scroll down, please. CloudWatch logs, you can uncheck. I think you can leave that open. Scroll down, please. Click on create build project. Okay, start the build. Okay, let's give it a moment. And I think click on tail logs. Right hand side below, lower right hand side. Oops, go back to that screen. give it a moment. It's downloading the source code from the GitHub. Oh, sorry. From the code commit. Content phase is built. It's now building it. Download it from central code build. So this is where it will be giving all the logging. SonarQube 9.4.0 is being used here. That's just an FYI, nothing much that we will do. But we'll try to identify some security issues and some issues and so on. So in other words, the code that we have used could be a Java project, a Python project, or a .NET project. From an ops perspective, we don't really worry what the code is about. But what we will really worry is, are there any security issues in this one? And that is what we'll try to understand. We'll try to get a few perspectives. So security is a big thing. We'll try to get a few perspectives, which will be helpful and which will kind of help us penetrate into the main things.
Okay.
So build state is succeeded. Sonar Cloud, okay. Post build succeeded, okay. If you click on that, scroll up a little bit. If you click on that Sonar Cloud.dashboard Java project AWS3, click on that link. Above one, yeah. Copy that link and paste it. That should be your Sonar project info. Okay, reach will go and 49 lines of code, okay. Main branch pull requests. Click on my issues. Left-hand side top, on the top, main menu. Slightly on the top. Menu, buddy.
Menu. Okay.
Okay. So there's the code smells vulnerable. There are no issues assigned to you. And let's say click on click on my projects. Click on the second one. Oh, there you go. So in other words, if you see the first one, there are 0 bugs, 0 vulnerabilities. Hotspots are 0. Code smells are 8 code smells and 0.0% code coverage. So the coverage is 0.0%, which means the code coverage is related to the unit testing and things like that. That is one thing. See if you're able to click on the code smells. And
No, that is not.
So yeah, click on that. Let's see if we can, it'll allow us to go deep into the code smell. Say latest activity, scroll down. 0% coverage is a problem. And show older activity, click on that one. Somewhere here, I thought I should be able to look into that one. Click on main branch. Code smells, yeah, there you go. One security, okay. Click on any one of them, maybe the first one. So what it's complaining, hey, there is something in array list of string and things like that, which is nothing but a list of a string. It is complaining. Ideally, we don't really, we don't really worry about that code. It's just probably complaining that there is another way to use it or use a generic string and things like that. But the code smell is, it's kind of giving an indication. Hey, you could probably write the same code in a slightly better way. Okay,
Yeah.
Okay, now go back. Here, there is a, yeah, there's a back here. Click on security hotspot. By this, in the menu there.
Okay.
And let's see. So in other words, now let's see what's happening here. Make sure publicly writable directories are safely here. So in other words, notice they have hard-coded a directory called /tmp/evil.txt. So hard coding a file or a folder or maybe a folder like that, it is kind of giving a security hotspot. That could be some security problem. So in other words, generally what developers will do is if instead of hard coding them, they will probably put it into a configuration file and read that configuration file. That is a possible best practice standard rather than hard coding them. Because every time if somebody happens to delete that folder, or maybe somebody happens to change the permissions on that folder and things like that, which commonly happen, the application will get impacted. So that it is giving us as a security hotspot. It says the priority is low, but still it's a security issue. Catching it, Rahul?
Yes, yes.
And now click on measures. Scroll down, please. So scroll up, please. So there is no code coverage here. Then click on code. Source main, click on activity. And back to summary. Okay, so scroll down and notice the code coverage. Click on the code coverage, 0.0%. Click on that. So code coverage is, let's say, click on butler.java. So notice what is happening is there is a class called butler. Then there is a method called welcome. Inside the class, there is a method called welcome. So coverage is 0 means for every method inside a class, for every function, generally a test, a separate method or a function is written in a separate place where a developer is writing programmatically testing that method or function, and that way they're ensuring for this function a test is written. What is that? That is covered. That is called code coverage. Code coverage here is 0.0% means if for any of the functions or the methods here, no additional testing has been done. So code coverage is 0%, that is not a good thing. Catching it, Rahul?
Yes, yes.
You don't have to worry. Again, usually what you will see from an ops perspective is the code coverage done, is the code coverage there or not, is generally what we will see. If it is 0%, that means the unit tests are not written. That is generally the problem of an architect. You will just probably tell an architect or the team lead, buddy, we are observing code coverage is 0%. If the code coverage is 0, then the testing is probably not done by the developer. If the testing is not done by the developer, there are some good chances the application may fail when we try to deploy. So why don't you make sure the code coverage is done properly? Make it a standard. It's kind of the communication, or generally that is generally what you communicate to the team lead or maybe the architect. Catching it, Rahul?
But what is this code coverage?
Code coverage means, as I said, for the class butler, you will write another class called butler test. I think I will try to show it to you. And for inside that butler test, you will write another method for welcome. Welcome test welcome is another method where developer is programmatically testing and seeing if this method is working properly or not.
Okay.
That is what is code coverage. Is it covered? Is it code covered or not programmatically is what it is. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So let me see. That is code coverage. So now what we will do is go back to the security repo in repositories. Go back to the repositories. And let's see. Repositories. Security repo. Okay. Sorry about that, Rahul. Connected to another network. Sorry about that. Are you there, Rahul?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry. Let's go back to the buildspec.yaml. Click on buildspec.yaml. Okay, if you were to look at this file, there is a small problem in this file, Rahul. It might be a slightly tough question, but can you take a guess what might be the problem in this file? It's a slightly maybe confusing and a tough question. You're not probably supposed to know it right away, but just give a friendly guess.
Don't know.
Okay, so in other words, the token, the login is a token, right? That is
Yes.
for anyone and everyone. Somebody can copy and paste it. In this case, or in other words, in some cases, it might be a very, very sensitive issue which we don't want to be directly visible and things like that, right? It's almost like a
Yes.
password. So what is it? That's another security threat or an issue or a risk is what it is. Okay, so what we need to do is we need to fix it. So that is
Yes.
where, let's see, go back to the console and just type in secrets manager. Then store a new secret. And let's say other type of secret. Let's say token for sonar. And copy paste token for sonar and paste the token here. Back into buildspec.yaml. Need to buildspec.yaml and I'll copy that.
Listen.
Paste it here. Now click on next. Okay, just say for secret. Or just say secret one. Just to keep it simple. Secret one. Click on next. I think you can leave the default automatic rotation and say click on next. And I think you can again leave the defaults there, click on next. Okay, so here is a quick example just in case somebody wants to use it from the secret manager. They're giving the secret one and they're specifying the region. They're giving us how we can use that one, secret name. So the variable name is secret name here in their code. If you scroll down wherever that secret name is there, the token will be referred. In Java, this is how you write it. So you're saying secret.get code get value. If you scroll down a little bit, scroll down in that code. Yeah. So if you say client.get secret value, and no, the line above that, notice you're creating get secret value request. You're passing in the secret name. To that object, you're passing in a method called secret ID with secret. That will actually get you the value. And now you can use it. So in other words, once it is stored in secret manager, nobody can directly access it. If you want to access it from code, you will access it from here, unless you're an admin or something like that. Catching it wrong.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so they're just giving an example how to look at it. And now let's say finish, click on store. Click on secret one. And scroll down. Scroll down. Somewhere here, they should have given the token here. Haven't they given the token somewhere? Have they changed it? I think scroll up, please. Somewhere they will specify the key and the value. Edit permissions, edit rotation, retrieve secret value. Click on retrieve secret value. There you go. Just in case. So who can access secret manager? You may want to give specific roles who can access that and things like that. That's how you're restricting the security of it, catching it wrong.
Yes.
Okay. So now what we need to do is we need to refer to this one, refer this one in the buildspec.yaml. So if you go back to buildspec.yaml, under the version 0.1, press edit the file. And after 0.1, press enter. Just type in env colon press enter. And let's see, I think you need to try to give a tab. Okay, over there, type in secrets-manager. Secrets-manager. Colon. Press enter. 2 spaces. No, instead of a tab, 2 spaces, buddy, not tab. 1, 2, okay. Now you type in there token in caps, all caps.
Token.
Yeah, type in token in caps, colon, TOKEN, colon. No space, token colon. After colon, give a space. Then say, I think we have given a secret one, colon, token for sonar. Secret 1, colon, token for sonar. I think don't give a space after that colon. TOKN, buddy. Okay. Token for sonar. And now where you have the token, go to that delete that one. You need to say $token.
Dollar.
Yeah.
Where in the code?
Go to the place. No. Where you have the token, right? The actual token value. If you go towards the right hand side. No, not here. Go back to the buildspec.yaml. We are referring to that variable $token. So now go to the right hand side where we have the actual token value. And then delete that one from there. Just say $token, $caps token, capital TOKN. Yeah, now save it and give the author name and the email address if it's required. Okay, now let's say dollar token looks good. Now go back to that create build project. You can open it in a new window. And let's see AWS project build. Okay. It says retry. Just try click on retry. Tail it. If you scroll down, it should allow you to tail it. So the idea is all the tokens and usernames, password should be stored in the secret manager like that. That is what the idea is. Catching it, Rahul?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Sonar command execution error message. Phase context status code. Okay. So if you notice here also, if we have not given the dollar token here, that the token would have been actually printed here. Are you catching it, Rahul?
Yes, yes.
And imagine that would have gone into a log file, and the log files, maybe other files have access to the log files and things like that. That's a serious security threat.
Yes.
So all of them. So ideally, so I don't know. I haven't really looked into this error message. We'll need to. But here, my idea is I just want to convey that this is how it is catching it wrong.
Yes, yes.
Okay. So let's say. So I have here. Okay. So what we'll do is for today, I'll stop it here.
Yes.
And see if I can give an example of quality code quality gate tomorrow, and we'll continue from here on.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, Rahul?
Yes, yes. Okay.
Did you say okay, Rahul?
Yes, yes, sir. Am I audible?
Sorry. Yeah, now.
Okay.
Okay, so for today, allow me to sign off here, Rahul. We'll continue from here tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Bye. Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Bye.